in military uniforms, exchanging punches in broad daylight and disrupting traffic. The men, according to eyewitnesses, were police officers and soldiers deployed to a checkpoint near the Air Force Base in Delta State. Let's take a look. This is the most embarrassing thing that I've ever seen. I thought it was a skit at first. First time I saw it, I waited so long to confirm if this is actually true. Bimba said it looked like WWE. The most embarrassing thing I have seen. Well, guess what? It's been confirmed. These men are real police officers. Let me take some eyewitness tweets. This one is from Barry Blas, who wrote, "This is Air Force checkpoint along Jeddah Road in Okwe local government of Delta State." Imagine, why are they disgracing me? The level of corrupt forcemen on the route is alarming. Down to Adesha. Commissioner of Police Delta State, shine your light to the area and sanitize it. Well, Ogboli wrote, well, this is a result of long military rule. During military rule, soldiers were made superior to police, which affected the psyche and morale of policemen. Well, that could be a point. But you know, the police command, Delta State Police Command, has released a statement, and they wrote in part, the command is aware of the embarrassing situation between policemen attached to the quick response squad of the command and some Air Force personnel attached to the Air Force Base, Jeddah, in Okwe local government area, where the personnel of Nigeria Air Force, without any attacked the policemen who were performing their lawful duty. On February 11th, operatives of Quick Response Squad, while on crime prevention patrol, flagged down a Toyota Corolla. But the occupants of the vehicle, on sighting the police, took to their heels, which prompted the policemen to go after them and arrested one of the suspects, identified as Iboma Precious, aged 25 years old, and recovered some weed, suspected to be Indian hemp, Canadian loud, and other hard drugs. While the policemen were on their way to the station alongside the suspect and exhibit, upon getting to the Air Force checkpoint at Jeddah, they were stopped by the Air Force personnel and were told that they wouldn't be allowed to proceed until they released the suspect they were carrying, which the policemen vehemently resisted. And subsequently, the Air Force personnel attacked the policemen without justification. You know, I had to read that tweet because I didn't want to state it without proof. This is a real police press statement saying that it was such an embarrassing situation. Why, in God's name, will you stop a policeman that is doing their duty? Why?
Right, so I think that there are many levels of embarrassment in this story, including this press statement. I say this because this press statement also reveals the lack of collaboration and synergy amongst agencies, which we've often talked about, and is a factor when it comes to our fight against crime and, you know, even bigger things like terrorism. The fact that another security agency is outing another agency to say that they stopped them from carrying out their duties. We haven't heard anything from the Air Force in terms of, in a way of a statement. So it'll be great to hear their side of the story, because there's another side of the story saying that, oh, whilst they arrested him, they arrested these boys, they were going, and the boys asked the Air Force, the boys ran away thinking the policemen were kidnappers, and that they ran away and sought solace with the Air Force personnel. So those are the two sides of the story. I would rather take this side of the story because this is it is official. Now, in terms of embarrassment, number one, who is this Precious Ibohama that had the audacity to be able to get protection, because that's what it seems like, from the Air Force personnel? Then also, there have also been complaints around that road, Okwe local government area. My name is Okwe local government area. Residents there have complained about how many personnel stay on that road. Illegal checkpoints in many areas. So let's
Africa, Nigeria, who do us like this? Eh? Can you imagine a policeman with a military personnel with gun fighting on the road over what? Over misunderstanding? Over what? Over what? That the both of them forgot that both of them are the same, doing almost the same job, protecting lives and properties, no matter the differences, no matter the disagreement, no matter the misbehavior from the other. You guys are at the eyes of the law. You guys should represent. You are there to represent, to protect lives and properties. If you guys are doing this, what do you expect me, who is not a military personnel, to do? To obey laws? To respect you with your uniform? No. That's why you see problem. Impatient. What happened? I'm not even, I don't want to know what happened, who was at fault or not, for the fact that both of you put on the uniform. Put on the army uniform, put on the police uniform, fighting on the street. You guys, in fact, I don't know. This is so embarrassing. So embarrassing. Where would you see this? Where you can only see this in Africa, Nigeria and other Africa countries. You can't see this in where other civilized country. Two uniform personnel, two of them, they are fighting over what? If one of them may disagree with you or disobey or offend you, you don't need to call the office, call the boss, report them. The authority will look at the matter. They will deal with the person. But now, guy decided to do it by face-to-face physical fight. It doesn't make any sense to me, to be honest. You guys should do better. You guys should do better. For what? When you are doing this, and then later you now go and see somebody fighting on the street, or see somebody, you now want to use authority, use by force. They will not obey. When you're talking to them, they will not obey. They don't see you now finish. That's disrespect to the Nigerian police, to the Nigerian military. It's disrespect to others. You guys are not representing us well. You see, lack of training, lack of orientation, lack of training, or how? That's the problem. That's the problem. Every time you hear, especially every year during budget presentation, you keep hearing budget. This amount of money is not enough for the police defense, for the military defense. The budget, they need to do this. They need to buy this equipment. They need to buy. You will never hear where they say they need to train them. Budget for the training of the police. Budget for the training of this military. You don't hear anything like that. That these people need to go through training. No. Every time you see things like this, if it is not police and last man fighting, it will be last man versus road safety. If it's not road safety versus this thing, it will be police versus military. Not military, it will be police versus civilian. Every time. With uniform, with even the most, with a gun fighting. Anything could have happened. There might be a bullet inside. You don't, this is wrong. Wallahi, you guys should do better. You guys should change. It's not good. It doesn't tell good of the Nigerian police or the security agencies. But they will not say this. I don't know what the authority will do about this. These people should be, in fact, should be thoroughly, I know they are investigating the matter. They even put out a statement about this. But these people should be punished for this. But who's going to do that? It's annoying. Anyways, I just want you to see. Please share this video.